Greetings from this incredibly warm and fire-prone place I call the Blue Mountains, west of Sydney. Welcome to This is Private Practice. We haven't been on bushfire alert today. In fact, I haven't even been watching my app, despite the fact that it is so freaking smoky outside. And the topic of conversation around weather today has been, isn't it smoky outside? Makes your eyes itchy. Makes it a little bit hard to breathe and to swallow. You feel incredibly dry, but we're all okay. We're all safe. Harbour Bridge is not burning down. Sydney Opera House isn't burning down, and the koala pictures are now 2 or 3 years old. So just putting you into some context, because I know that the media likes to let you know that we're all, trying to jump into the ocean and escape this great Southland. Anyway, lovely to see Linda and Carol here again this afternoon. Thank you, ladies. You know how you've got some of that stuff you have to do in your private practice that you just don't enjoy? For me, when I have to tell my team about changes to information technology and the way they use software, extra steps that we need to put into place to be able to meet regulatory requirements or compliance requirements, I hate telling them that. I would prefer that I didn't have to tell them that I didn't have to, because I'm terrified that they're all going to come back at me and go, I don't want to, this makes no sense, I don't want to, this is hard, this is confusing. Because in a previous life, that's how I would have reacted. So it's been really interesting for me to apply. I've been doing some leadership development and preparing for some leadership development with a private practice owner who's got a fairly large practice and it happened really quickly. So we're currently working on her leadership to work out where her gaps are so that we can identify where she needs to go to get more education or coaching or mentoring. Didn't know I did that, did you? Ha. And it came really clear to me today that so much of what I apply to my marketing messages and my emails and my nurture sequence, I need to be applying to my staff and my team. It is completely unreasonable for me to think that I send out one instruction and my team get it. So my team are subcontractors. They are not tied to me in any way. They actually have other people that they work for and they're all managing their own small businesses. So to think that I and my rules and my needs are the most important thing on their agenda on this day is kind of unrealistic and arrogant. So I've been looking at these different channels of communication and thinking, how can I help my people remember? And then I went, they're not going to remember. How can I help my people be prompted to know they have to go somewhere to look for information? So it was like I was reverse engineering the outcome that I needed to help my people. And I hear this frustration from practice owners a lot. I've told them once, why can't they get it? I told them once, why can't they get it? And I'm like, well, I actually need repetition to remember things. I actually need multiple ways of information being delivered to me for me to be able to embed things. And then I need an opportunity to be able to practice, make mistakes, know it's going to be okay before it's become a habit. So why then do I have this expectation that I can just tell my staff to do a thing once in one mode of communication and they get it done? That's just unreasonable. And to my team members, I am actually really sorry that I've done that to you. So instead, today, my team members have received an email, a Word document, and a voice recording. I was going to do a video, but I decided not to because I know that many of them would prefer to listen to a voice recording while they're driving or in the train or doing something else rather than feeling like they have to sit and watch a video. And I'm all about the streamlining of the things and the stuff. So self-awareness is an amazing tool. It is sorely needed. It is a hard skill, not a soft skill, and it is the foundation of your success as a practice owner. There you go. Don't have self-awareness. You will start blaming and criticizing everybody else, and you will lose all of the ground that you have made. Hashtag don't be Joe. The other thing I wanted to speak, hello, Mr. Herbert, are you awake and are you in Europe? That's pretty cool. And then I've just been speaking into self-awareness and I've got the social and emotional intelligence guru watching today. Kelsey Pope, you've joined too. Hello, Kelsey. I didn't mean to start off with this rant about how I need to communicate differently with my team and that my expectations of my team, because I just want the task completed. That wasn't the whole point of this conversation today. I wanted to share with you some concrete information about this thing, that passive income. So many people still like to talk about passive income, and we've heard and we read, oh, Sherry, hey, we've heard and we've read lots of different places that there's nothing passive about passive income, and that we need to get better at rephrasing this as recurring income. So I wanted to give you some concrete data, because I am 21 days into a passive income or a recurring income strategy, which is not something that I have ever launched before, which is pretty cool if I'm honest about it, and I'm loving it. It's called You, the Entrepreneurial Clinician, and it's a subscription-based membership site, and I'm just really loving it. I think it's really cool, and I love the people that are in there. But there's been nothing passive about this thing. So I launched the Facebook community on the 4th of November. I have done 4 emails to my list, 1 a week, plus I have done Facebook Lives, and every couple of days I'm mentioning on a Facebook Live while I was creating it and while I've been selling it. I've also had to have a website page built, a sales page built, which is then integrated to a payment gateway, which then gets integrated into calendar invitations, which then gets integrated into email onboarding sequences, because time zones are a killer. Then I chose to pay for some graphics to get produced, because Joe's not a graphic designer. Who knew that? I knew that. I know that. There's been a Facebook ad spend, and I have had at least 21 social media posts go out and at least 15 personalized invitations go out. So for a direct spend thus far, there's been about $1,500 spent on this passive or recurring income stream, but there has been nothing passive about this. And I had some more statistics given to me today that people who focus on this type of income stream and this type of delivery for an income stream are spending about 20 hours a week in content creation, in marketing, sales activities, and engagement of their community. So there is nothing passive about this. So I really wanted to help everybody understand today how passive means big spend, big time investment in the front end. If any of you have ever tried to create a course before, you will know that getting the course completed is one part of a much bigger project, and then once you've got your marketing and your sales created, you realize that the course creation part was a tiny little bit of the energy investment and often the financial investment that's involved. So I want to make sure that there is some concrete information for you to be able to take away and go, hey, I need to make sure that I have some time, that I have some energy, and that there's going to be a recurring commitment from me to build this recurring income. So there we go. Some days and information about some information about the life and times of Joe building a brand new product into her business. However, I am loving it, and I am incredibly grateful for the conversations I had that led to this thing being created. If anyone, and you probably need to know that prices for You, the Entrepreneurial Clinician, are going up as of the 1st of December, which is not that far away. So if you're like many people sitting there waiting until the end of November to join, kind of need to get in there, people. It's kind of important, especially if you want the foundation pricing. Alrighty, we made it through a very hot and very dry Thursday. Looking forward to a temperature change tomorrow when it's Celebration Friday. Yay! Come prepared tomorrow. Come prepared with your book of evidence. Let's have another go at writing down something that we have done this week, that we've achieved this week, that we feel good about this week, and making sure that we record that. So until tomorrow, go be your awesome self.